Good morning, guys. Today we're going to discuss about special phenomena shown by light, that is refraction of light. Now, before going to refraction of light, we have to understand two things. What is light? Okay, because refraction is a phenomena shown by light. So, what is light? First question. Second question is why we want to study refraction? Why we want to study the phenomena that are associated with light? Okay, two things. Now, first of all, coming to this light. Light is a natural energy, natural form of energy which gives us the vision of sensation of vision. Okay, so light is something through which we can see things, through which we can see things. Our sense organs are developed so that we are when I say I see something, that means light is there which helps me to see. Okay, it get collided with the object and come back by reflection, and then again fall on my eye and makes an image of that object inside my eye. All those things are there. So light is a form of energy that creates or that generates a vision of sensation among humans or any living organism. Okay. Now, this is what light is. Now, coming back to what are the phenomena associated with light and why we use study phenomena associated with light. Now, first of all, phenomena associated with light are many phenomena like refraction, reflection, dispersion, all phenomena are there. Now, first of all, why we want to study phenomena associated with light? Now, as light is an important form of energy that helps us to see things, that helps us to observe things or see things. So, what we are seeing that totally depends on how the light behaves. What we are seeing that totally depends on how the light behaves. That means, for example, I can say, if I am seeing an object of a red color under white light, and another person sees the same object under red light, then for both of us, the color of the object is different. Okay, now this difference is not due to our vision error or something else. This difference is because the behavior of light. The behavior of light in itself. Under white light that is red, under red light that may be something different, or under yellow light that may be something different. So the phenomenal light is important because it helps us to understand what we see, and it also helps us to omit or delete the errors that can appear under different circumstances. Okay, so this is why we are interested in studying phenomena associated. Now, coming to this phenomenon, as we previously discussed reflection of light, now coming to reflection of light, what is refraction? What is reflection? Now, light is a typical property. Light always tries to travel equal distance in equal time. Because light, velocity of light is maximum. According to special theory of relativity by Einstein, velocity of light is maximum. So always, if light wants to travel some distance, it wants to travel equal distance in equal time interval. That means, if a light source is here, if a light source is going in this direction, it takes some time t second and another distance from this point to this point, which is the same distance as this one. It also takes this. Okay, so light always tries to cover equal distance within equal time because velocity of light is constant. Okay. So whenever light tries to do the same, when it travels from one medium to another medium, that is a phenomenon which is called refraction. Whenever light tries to do the same thing, light tries to minimize its time taken to cross a distance under this condition from one medium to another medium, it shows a phenomenon which is called refraction. Now, what happens in refraction? In refraction, when light passes from one medium to another, okay, when light passes from one medium to another medium, the ray of light, instead of traveling in a linear fashion, as we discussed in previous classes, light always follows a linear path until and unless it suffers some other phenomenon. Okay, so natural light's path is linear. Now, whenever light travels from one medium to another medium, instead of traveling in a linear path as predicted by us previously, it deviated from its linear path. Okay, and that deviation depends on what are the mediums, what are the two mediums. If the mediums are the same, then there is no deviation. if the mediums are different, then there is difference. Okay, if it is going from rarer medium to denser medium, then it go away from the normal path, the natural path of light. Okay, this phenomenon is called refraction. Now, it is written here that refraction is the phenomenon of change of path of light as it travels from one medium to another medium with different density. The density must be different. So the mediums must be different. If I am saying this is air and this is also air, can refraction happen here? No. Okay, or refraction can happen, but this angle is 0 degree. Refraction, because there are two mediums, refraction can happen, but the angle is 0 degree. So saying 0 degree refraction or refraction angle of 0 degree is nothing making any sense. So if mediums are same, there is no phenomenon like refraction there. Okay, so this is about refraction of light. Now, coming back to the point, why light suffers refraction? Okay, now as I mentioned before, when light travels in different mediums, it tries to cover same distance with same time. Now you can see in rarer medium the velocity of light is maximum, and the denser medium the velocity of light is less. So velocity of light in rarer medium is greater than velocity of light in denser medium. And if you see here, if this distance is L and this distance is L, so the time taken to cover this distance is how much? We know from the kinematics, P equal to distance L upon distance L upon vi, and Td equal to distance L upon v. As Vt is less than Vr, so obviously Td, the time taken to cover this L distance in this denser medium, is much more higher than time taken to cover the same distance in the rarer medium. So what I do, I made an angle itself so that the distance should be minimum. The distance decreases itself. So when we decrease the distance, when we decrease this term, obviously this term also decrease, and this equivalent to time in rarer medium. Okay, so when I am saying refraction is happening there, refraction means light chooses a path such that the time taken for the light to travel in rarer medium is equal to time taken for light to travel the same distance in denser medium. Okay, due to this refraction happens. Okay.